In a previous video, we looked at connecting to the neuroimaging analysis network using the NoMachine client. In this video, I wanted to give you a quick tour of the desktop environment. In the top left-hand corner, we have an applications menu where you can start a number of tools, programs. The main ones of interest are probably the terminal emulator, the file manager, and the web browser. And there are 3 shortcuts on the top panel to these, so you don't need to go into the applications menu. You can add more shortcuts if you want to, although that's a bit of a complicated and fiddly process. Generally right click somewhere on one of the panels and have fun. The development menu lists a number of text editors. Which you use is purely a matter of choice for you. There are other ones available. The bottom application there, Meld, enables you to compare different text files and merge changes between them. It can be quite useful. The NaN information menu has a number of links to our wiki, so just open them in the Firefox web browser. The terminals menu will open a command line on different servers. I will go into this in a different video because I'll have to discuss the architecture of the network and how to run things. The Office menu has a PDF viewer, which is at the top, and we have LibreOffice installed on the network. This is much like Microsoft Office, so Base is a database, Calc is a spreadsheet, Draw is a program for drawing. Impress is what I'm using right now. It's a presentation program. Maths enables you to construct a formula, and Writer is the word processor. The settings menu has a lot of tools for configuring the look and feel of your desktop. Yeah, you can have fun with that lot if you really want to. Otherwise, it's safe to ignore. The defaults are pretty good. The one program that may be of use is Display. If you are dragging your NoMachine connection between different computers with different screen resolutions, you may find things get a little bit out of whack. That said, I think NoMachine has improved recently. I tend not to have issues anymore, but if you do start this program, you'll find that there's a resolution setting here, and you can change that. It does depend on the settings in the page pill, which we discussed in the NoMachine video. On the top right hand side, we have the NoMachine menu. It's not something I really ever use. The one thing that may be of use is if you do allow other users to connect to your session, if you want to collaborate with them, then you can disconnect them from here. It'll be listed under the connected users menu. The final thing on the top is just the date and time, which will open a calendar. Down the bottom we have virtual workspaces. I find these incredibly useful. By default there are 4. You can, by clicking on each of those windows, you can switch between the desktops or workspaces, and you can lay out programs, and this is a good way of managing different workflows, and you can just very easily switch between them. If you right click on there, you will find some settings. So the workspace settings will enable you to configure how many of these workspaces you have. I think I default to 8 normally, and I believe the properties will enable you to configure how these are presented. So I think you can change the number of rows and columns to your liking. On the far right hand side we have another menu. This lists all of your open programs and which workspaces they're on, and you can switch between the programs and workspaces using this. Useful if you've lost a program, although not so useful if they're all called terminal. On the left hand side we have a single button that will either minimize if your windows are open, or maximize if you press it again, returning all the windows on the various workspaces to the position they were on. And that is basically the desktop environment. I will continue, hopefully, to explain the terminal and the network architecture in other videos. Thank you.